George. I'm just going to share with you what I found when working with Claire and on the Full Unleashed program. So, before working with Claire, I just looked at my discovery pack just to see what I wrote prior to the 16 weeks. And obviously, I wrote down my weaknesses as people pleasing. If something's not right, because I'm very OCD, then I get very anxious if things aren't done properly. Try and tackle everything all in one go. And also that I care too much about other people's opinions based on previous experiences, which hinder myself. Having gone through quite a traumatic experience personally, I was afraid to show up online and afraid to be visible. But obviously, joining a network marketing company, I needed to be visible, so had to face and fight those demons. So my first draft of my soul goal was I want to make peace with my lingering hurt and pain, as well as shift out of my comfort zone into a new venture of network marketing to step into my full potential and allow myself to grow my business. I wish to release all negativity and people that shift me away from my true purpose. That's what I wrote. And looking back, now that's where I am. So the biggest obstacles was, like, as I said, is I started the network marketing in May. And obviously you need to show up online, you need to post, you need to do lives, and you need to do all these things that I'd hidden away from because I was afraid. So that was my biggest obstacle. We did an E4 session as well into the trauma that I'd faced, which actually showed what I'd affirmed to myself, and what I affirmed to myself was I wasn't worthy. Then that I should basically living in this guilt mindset, that I was not free to be happy or live in the moment, because I was always fearful of what if I post online, what about if I get all these comments, negative ones coming forward. So we did a lot of work around that. I actually did post online and did get some comments back, which I was expecting, and because I was expecting it and we'd worked towards it, it didn't hurt me the way that I thought it would. And I managed to carry on and just say, no, it's my business, and I'm free to create that business, and I'm free to live without guilt and without fear. So that's when I reached out to Claire based on, like, I'd seen some of her posts and how she was doing it all, and she talked to me about the program and how she can help with all these obstacles that I was facing. So I signed up to it, the biggest leap of faith into myself this year, because I needed to, otherwise I would just go around in circles with my business. So far, obviously, within the first few weeks, there's such a great tools in the members area that you can go back to, and I've still got access to now because I didn't quite get to finish them all because I work 60 hours a week in my regular job, which is obviously one of the things trying to change. So far I've been promoted twice in my business. So I hit partner plus, then I hit senior partner by adopting a lot of the tools and methods that Claire has helped with. So with my Instagram and Facebook, like attracting people and, getting true to my message and true to my story and leveraging that story in order to grow. So now obviously I know my purpose, I know my avatar, which does slightly change from time to time. So that's what's helped me be able to financially change. So within the first couple of months I've been earning £100, £200 a month. Last month I earned £300, so it's growing and growing. Just about breaking even now with what I've spent, because obviously I paid for other courses as well as this one, and paid for certain tools that I needed in order to set up the business. So with the money coming in and the money spent, I'm normally at breaking even, which isn't bad for a 6 month in. I've managed to get 2 new partners on board, and one of my partners has also managed to get 2 new partners as well, and she suffered horrendously with self-belief issues, which I've helped her with as well. So I generally would recommend working with Claire because she makes you accountable, and if I start to go off course, which I can do, she brings you back into the present and says, no, we're discussing this is what we're talking about today. Because those things that you don't want to face, you do tend to try and sly away from them. So she holds me very accountable, and every week accountable, and then making sure that I hit the things that we said I was going to do. And just by literally working through the course schedule, the money mindset, using the superhuman morning routine, I've really found that I can do both my corporate job and also work on my business without it being too pressured, because the aim goal for me is to spend more time with my family, and obviously for my future family, because I don't want to be doing 60 hours a week when eventually me and my husband decide to have children. So yeah, that's me. And like I said, working with Claire, I've been promoted twice, and yeah, literally my sideline business is bringing that extra income a month, which this is paid for Christmas now, which has been really nice. Haven't had to think, oh, I've got to save some money to do that. Haven't had to think oh, can we go out for that meal, obviously pre-COVID, or can I afford to buy me that top, or can I afford to do this? Yeah, I can, and I've got that freedom now. And each time I'm still using a lot of the techniques now, obviously, and techniques and tools for life, that I'm just going from strength to strength, and I'm really excited about the journey, and I would definitely recommend working with Claire. She's just a bundle of positivity, and that smile, I think, just so infectious that I think she makes you want to follow her, and she helps you be the best version of yourself. And I generally, the goals that I set out for myself in this discovery pack, I've hit majority of them, and just within such a short space of time. The results are so quick to come around if you fully commit to it. And I would suggest that you do commit to yourself and commit to your future, as I think we should all have a plan B and all be in charge of our own outcome. So yeah, if you want to know more about my personal story, I'm going to post it into the group later. Right, bye.